shoot. Good morning, everybody. It is now February 8th, and we are still not done with this doggone chopper. We keep having problems, and I think now we're at the point of a perfect storm where we never fully serviced the machine, and yeah, now we're like, now we're on, what, day 3 in our second week of this job that shouldn't have taken us very long. Basically, let me show you what we're up against here, what the problem is. So you guys all saw how the shear bar adjusted in the last video. I don't know, maybe I'll even include it in this video. But if you look, let me hold my flashlight. This is the shear bar. This bolt, this arm adjusts with this, okay? This bolt has like a rounded nut that it's adjustable. This bolt holds it down, and then that's for a sensor. Basically what happened is the sensor's completely missing. This bolt broke off from the vibration, and this bolt keeps coming loose. So we need to steal this bolt. We got the old one extracted last night. Okay, we got this bolt and this one out, and I'll show you. This is the one that goes front to back through here, and it has a rounded washer that allows it to be changed at the angle depending on where it's adjusted to. On our other one, from vibrating, these threads here got smashed smooth, and that's what we're basically looking for. We needed the threads. We'll have to order bolts if we can even buy them, but that's what we had there. And then for the other bolt, the other one has the spacer that goes in it, and then these washers that have, they're a bit of a concaved washer, and they function like a spring that goes in there, and essentially it pinches it, but it still allows it to. We're back here in the field. Tyler, can I have that wrench, please? The little guy. No, the other guy. And we're putting the bolts in. Our plan is to get these bolts back all in here, crank them down good. We're going to re-sharpen it. We're going to water it because all this dry material that we don't want to catch on fire. That's why we got a fire extinguisher with us today. I mean, we have one on the machine, but we have a water one. So we're going to get everything cranked tight, and then we're going to fix our sharpening mechanism, and we're going to sharpen and sharpen and sharpen. And I'm going to try and see if we can get through today. So we'll just get this plug out of the road, because that's all it is right now, is in the road. This here is our sharpening mechanism. What we got to do is spin him out of the road. Now, this is threaded. That was a stopper, so it can't reverse by accident, just by vibrating. So we got to spin this up, and then we got to slide the stone down. So now we got that threaded up. We are going to crank this guy tight, and then we'll unthread this nut off the top. Now that that's unbearably tight, there's a nylon in here so it doesn't ruin the threads. Now the top thread's off. Alright, this comes off. I'm going to put Never-Seez on that next time. And that pushes down on this, which should come up. Everything is tight in there. Okay. Oh wow, we got the whole works. All this crap gets in here and makes it really tight. So we'll get it up to the end of the rubber here, right about like that. We'll put it back down in, hopefully, maybe. And now we got more stone. That's how you do it. Did you have that never cease? Yes. We'll slather a little bit of that.
Careful with that.
Because we always have, yeah. We always have issues getting that nut to come off of there. Maybe I'm going to regret this.
That's going to be the next thing to fly through this thing.
Yeah, don't say that. It might be. Here, can you put that cap on? Don't turn into Tin Man. So we'll get this on. And it's important that we get it extra tight because otherwise the stone can slide up or down. So we turn this down and then you'll see it hits this inner collar and pinches the stone in place. Now we just gotta get bared down tight as we can get it without moving the threaded part. Tight. Okay. Now gotta get this broke loose without busting my knuckles. Okay. Now there's a flat side to this, so you can put this in, keep it from moving. And we just gotta set this, make sure that that ain't gonna jam against the slider, and bring that back to tight. So what we got to do, engage safe harvest mode. This switch powers up this panel, and by first pressing this, then this, and holding them both simultaneously, this light will flash, indicating that the door is opening for the sharpening system. When it's lit solid, that means that the door is all the way open. So we can set our clearance, and it's open. I can see through there. So we'll let Tyler finish tightening that bolt before we commence to finish that. This here spins the chain. No, that can get put away. That allows the stone to move. Okay. Now we can check our clearance. Now we can push this in, rotate this in theory. He's going to start the engine to warm up. Now you can see that clearance. So we can thread that down, make sure it's even. Oh, we went too far. There, I can get it from there. Okay, there's a little air gap. That's what we want. Now, trying to prevent fire. Said let's prevent the fire before it happens. Yeah, I'm a fireman. You have that side tight. Just gotta tighten that small one. Alright, I'm gonna reverse it. To this, we'll back it up. Oh, it says reset. No, don't do that. Wrong switch. Okay, the door stayed open. Reset harvest function. Okay, now we'll back up. And it is moving backwards. So we'll wind it up. Actually, I'll make Tyler. There's a seat switch. Tyler will have to sit in the seat. Go ahead and wind it up. gonna go to the other end of the field. We're gonna try to get to that far, and then we're gonna get out, tighten down all the bolts, and make sure nothing moved, and hopefully it cuts nice. Never thought we'd make it, but we got one patch all done. Still got that patch and that patch to do. But Tyler's dumping. I'm going to do my due diligence and check the torque on these bad boys. Make sure they're not too loose, because that's catastrophic. They should never move, but they do, so it's gonna... Decided to just check the shear pins. This is a used one, but it's better than that one. Alright, Tyler's back. Let's try field number 2. Oh, we broke a shear pin. What do you got? Hey. Here, let me see it. That was just in time. Can you just... I don't want to waste the water. Yikes. There's a little bit going there. Anyway, when Tyler left, I caught a whiff of something a little hot. And there's liable to be embers like that all over the place now, because I drove over here. Yikes. So I was up there. Tyler just had been filled. I told him he was full. He went to go empty, and I got to check, and it smelled kind of hot. And anyway, as I was digging this clean, I discovered this was loose and smoke was coming out. So I tried to get a Dad on the phone, because he was already talking on the phone. And yeah, I couldn't get a hold of him. I mean, he was there, but he was talking on the phone. So I just got in, went to drive over to the truck where we had the water-filled extinguisher, and yeah, Dad's currently filling up a bucket of water. But I got over here, and I said on the radio we had embers. Well, till I got to the truck, there was flames. Well, you saw them, about this high, coming out of this area. It's a Warner tin just go poof. Because as you can see, I mean, the material is just all over this machine. It's such a dusty environment. I mean, it's just incredible. So I guess I should be opening up, making sure that there ain't other areas. But that was a known hot spot, I guess you could say. But it's just so full of stuff. Are you taking that to that one? Yeah, so we got that put out, and I'm there talking to Dad about it. And Dad looks over behind where his truck was parked. He's like, there's something burning over there, because you could see the heat rising up behind his truck. We go over there, and there's that big brown spot, or black spot, where it's all burned up. We're gonna blow this thing out. We had fire. Oh, there's still some embers. Get that thing, just water it in there, because I think I just scattered embers.
I don't know where. Yeah.
That's good. Just leave it. Just leave it. Don't waste the water. I don't know. It just. Oh, there's a wire cooked off of it.
What?
We cooked the wire off of it. Oh, shoot. Just burst up in flames. Whoa. Alright, it's Friday. And we're gonna sharpen again. We put a new stone in, but we gotta first blow things out and water it down so that we don't have more fires. Good morning. We're back. 2 days later. It's Friday, I think the 9th, February 9th. Yesterday it was overcast, so we couldn't really do much as far as we didn't want the moisture content. You know, we want this stuff to be dry so it burns. See the little black spot where we had our fire the other day. We're gonna try and finish this because we're really getting tired of this. It's not getting done, and yeah, now the sun's shining, so let's try and make this happen. Right now it's beeping that we are overheated because there's a bunch of Dispinias, and this comes, oh yeah, that is pretty bad. Up here, this is the one that was overheating. Have the motor shut off so there's not a significant vacuum. Yikes. So when you turn the key on, this thing just shut off. Is lit. And AOM network error. That's the one, and it won't let me change. Alright, as if things couldn't just keep taking a turn and changing our plans, we are broke down. As you just saw, the chopper won't start now, so I have the Puma. I don't know if you can see on the back there's a A-frame. We're going to take that A-frame over and use it to lift the body of the part with all the knives and the shear bar and stuff. We're going to take that off of the chopper. The mechanic is coming. We're going to try to get the chopper started first, obviously. We're going to tear it all apart, try and fix it right this time. It's going to be expensive because it's a service call, but that's part of farming, so we're going to get to it. This here's new. Got these knives out.